I might give it a go. Right, so we'll try. Oh, I love how it turned on. Let's check if that's recording. Do apologise for me. Whoops. Falling over the other camera here. But, yeah, it is. The viewfinder is broken on the camera. I'm not totally sure I'm pointing in the right place in any case. But I want to try Night Thoughts with harmonica. G, key G. I could do D and that, and it's going to make it awkward on the E, isn't it? Sorry. Debating which key to play it in. One, two. Depends what key my voice is in. Basically the sound off the corner of the rooms. Right, let's get serious. As the cloud once said, what are you pointing to? Ah, said the cloud. So if we're playing the harmonica, we need electricals. 1, 2, 3. A. So what song did I play last night? I'm not finishing the key of A. Sailing by my door, I don't think I can swim with them anymore. I got an IOU here that says 20 more years. I can't read the signature through cascading tears. People stop and ask me how it is. I point to a stranger and say I'd swap my life for his. They pause for a moment, then scurry away. They're afraid of the next sentence I might say. The moon's coming up over someone else's roof. If you wonder where your wife went, well, there's the proof. No smoke without fire here. Borrow a match. This is an episode I've been waiting to catch. I've been writing my diary in reverse. Tomorrow is pretty bad, yesterday looks worse. There's a knock on the door, but there's no one I wanna see. I'm never more watching the tube of you. Get more movement from a tube of glue. I keep inserting scenes that I wish I'd seen. That's a thing about fantasies. The grass is always green. The lights are going out all the time. I'm trying to tell myself everything's fine. The landlord of life's got an eviction note to enforce. What would I have achieved if I could stay the course? My lawyers just sent me a rewritten will. Leaves everything to her and my children with a bill. What about my instructions? I call her up and ask. She says, just drink the drink I left for you in that flask. A gypsy told me once as she was passing through, never let your left hand know what your right hand wants to do. She took £5 in exchange for her wisdom words. 43 years on, still the loudest laughter I ever heard. I was on the skids then, consumed by doubt. I went to the church and they threw me out. We don't want rational questions in here. I said, if your God exists, then surely you got nothing to fear. I thought of my first wife with a ton of remorse. She put her saddle on the wrong breed of horse. Don't count on anyone who only hears music in their ears. If she needs consoling, my final wife made me pay my arrears. I fell asleep today in the middle of a dream. I was dying of thirst beside a cool running stream. I woke up in a cold sweat to find I was still asleep. I told the ceiling that's the kind of visage you can keep. I was taking offers on all of my possessions. The auctioneer told me I was bordering on obsession. It'll all get done, he said, there's plenty of time. I showed him my invitation to the next fire in line. Footsteps outside, they know I'm alone. To throw them off I shouted, I'm not at home. Why should we believe you? One of them replied, if you need to ask, I said, you're not qualified to decide. Next thing I heard the elevator going down. Luckily for me it didn't stop when it hit the ground. I've staved off the inevitable for at least another hour. When it's always raining, you're happy to see just a shower. I took my family auction to the recycle bank. They passed them to the orphanage and they all said no thanks. They saw I was hurt, so they laughed in my face. So much for kindness, I thought as I burned down the place. Looking at my window at a vacant town, only my martyrs on the street, searching for a sound. I do my gown up, something just made me shiver. I'm a little afraid of what the morning might deliver. I adjust the photographs on my wall. I like to pretend they're a friend who's come to call. Is that what you're wearing? I ask one with a sly grin. I think it might be too long since I let a real person in. I hear a voice speaking in an angry tone. Takes a while before I realize that it's my own. I need to cool off, so I stumble back to bed. Maybe tomorrow will be a day I don't wake up dead. So we had the wrong key harmonic to start with, and the replacement's got a dead reed in there. Anyway, so slightly thrown off by aircraft flying past, but I hope that came out okay. Take care of yourselves, folks.